All right, and we're back. We're going to go ahead and wrap up chapter 3, starting with personality versus character. So we're going to kind of understand the difference between the two and then go from there. So here it says, your character is the summation of the principles, values, habits, emotions, and responses you choose to live by, regardless of the situation. The longer your actions reflect the summation, the stronger that character will be. Using a tree as an analogy, leadership expert Stephen R. Covey teaches that your character is the root, providing you with stability and nourishment, while your personality is on display to the world in the form of leaves, right, on the tree. Tidying the leaves and pruning the branches are merely temporary modifications. Only when you nurture your roots, your character, instead of focusing on the leaves, your personality, do you see permanent changes. A good personality must be a reflection of good character to come across as genuine. Personality is more about how you conduct yourself in social situations. It encompasses your ability to communicate and use good social skills, as well as your style, actions, and mannerisms. Have you ever had a friend or a colleague who behaved differently, spoke differently, and treated others differently, depending on the setting or situation? What you are observing with this person is the adjustable nature of personality. Personality can be adapted to fit the situation, match the people you are interacting with, and present the version of yourself that you want others in that setting to see. Character, on the other hand, is more substantive. While personality is the wallpaper on the walls, character is the studs and the drywall that form the wall. It focuses on the deeper, more intrinsic qualities and values, the ones that define who you are as an individual. Honesty, courage, integrity, and justice fall under the character category. So does your moral compass. Your character remains unchanged regardless of the setting, situation, or the people you are with. Its stability can be attributed to your principles. Now, others may be charmed or put off by your personality on a given day, but their overall perception of you forms over time based on your character. They see your actions and behavior and witness the decisions and choices you make. From these observations, they deduce your levels of trustworthiness, fairness, and honesty, and they decide if your character is good or bad. Just as you wouldn't try to improve the overall health of a tree by watering just the leaves, you need to focus less on your personality and more on your character. You have to get your character right first. Very important, right? We don't want to worry about personality, we want to worry about character, and our personality will take care of itself. Character is deeply rooted in your beliefs about what is right and wrong. Personality is situational. It is influenced by emotions, attitudes, and responses to triggers, which in turn can push you to make bad decisions. Even if you exhibit a good personality, you reveal your bad character through your actions and choices. If both your personality and character are good, people see you as genuine. You cannot perpetuate the facade of good personality traits if you have a bad character. Your good character determines the long-term positive efficacy of your personality traits. Your character will ultimately reinforce and validate your personality traits. If your character is good, it supports what people see in your personality. If you have bad character, your good personality techniques will eventually be seen as insincere, leading others to disrespect you. We don't want that, right? So we need to really focus on our character first. All right, so now on to the personal development sequence. While some frameworks might begin with principles and values, I have chosen to focus first on uncovering your unique purpose and then aligning it with timeless principles and values. Both approaches are valid, and the choice depends on the context and teaching goals. This visual represents what I call the personal development sequence, okay, which illustrates the progression from vision to personality. Right? That's what we've been talking about since chapter 1. Okay. Showing how everything fits together cohesively. So here you can see it. We're starting here with vision on the left-hand side and then moving over to the right to personality. So I'll just read this remaining paragraph, which will explain what we're seeing here in this illustration. So the sequence begins with your vision over here, with where you articulate your purpose, right? Your why. Why do you exist? The overarching reason for your existence. From there, you develop your current mission. Okay, your mission. And remember, we can have multiple missions, and missions can be long. They can be really large goals. But one of them, right, for right now, because you're going through this course or this book, is one of your missions is achieving financial independence, and that's going to take a long time. But that is one of the missions that you're going for. From there, you develop your current mission by identifying a long-term goal that supports your vision. Once the mission is clear, you embrace good principles and values that align with your vision and mission, right? And that's right here in the middle of the sequence. And then over time, by consistently living according to these good principles and values, you form constructive habits. These habits, practiced consistently, cultivate strong character. Finally, your personality, how you interact with others, is authentic and congruent with your character, making it both genuine and trustworthy. Okay. And this framework ensures that all aspects of your personal development, from your vision to your personality, are aligned, right? We want that alignment. We want to be in line. We want our vision, our mission, our principles, our habits, our character, and personality all to be aligned. By following this sequence, you prepare yourself for success in achieving financial independence. Okay, in order to achieve lasting financial independence, we'll want to use this idea here as you prepare. Okay, so that's going to go ahead and conclude chapter 4. Chapter 3. We're going to go into the next steps. Okay, so next steps. Each chapter has the next step. So believe, by grounding my actions in good principles and cultivating consistent good habits, I will become the person I aspire to be. Examine, are my current habits and decisions aligned with my good principles and goals? And then finally, act. Identify specific habits, behaviors, or thought patterns that conflict with your vision for yourself. Write a simple plan outlining how to adjust these misalignments, focusing on actionable steps. Okay, so that's going to wrap up chapter 3. Thank you so much for being here. It's been my pleasure to read and throw in some commentary to hopefully help you understand some of these concepts better. We'll see you for chapter 4 in just a few. Thanks, take care, and we'll see you real soon.